but I did not do it. So, where y'all at? Hey. So y'all see my new hair? I came to show y'all my new hair, my new braids. Yeah, I came to show y'all my new hair, my new braids, because I felt like I knew somebody. Where y'all at? Come on in here and talk to me. Y'all know every time when I frequent black owned establishments, I make it a point to give them good reviews if they gave me good service. And the young lady last night gave me such good service. Hey, is it lemon? Lemon lime. The girl yesterday gave me such great service. She was running a special for $150. Hey Timbo. And I said, let me jump on it because y'all know these braids cost more than $150. And I did tell her not to get my edges because she was not gonna thank you, Jay Graham. She was not gonna break my edges off. But every time we will deal with black owned businesses, good morning, O'Brien. We will deal with black owned businesses and we will be the first to criticize and try to critique them and tell them what they should do and how they could have been better. But when we have fantastic service and we have no complaints, we don't have any compliments as well. Like we got to start giving them compliments. When we go to other places, other stores, we don't be so quick to judge. We'll get service. If we don't like the service, we say, okay, we never coming back. But we don't make it a point to get on live or get on social media and tell everybody how bad our experiences were. But when we deal with black people in order, Sapphire Nora, I like that. Thank you. But when we deal, thank you guys. Hey Tracy, I got a sister named Tracy. Kavan, hey. Marcus, hey, Grand Rising to you as well. But when we start dealing with our black owned businesses, we fail to treat them like we treat others. You know, we seem to talk about them, and then we build a reputation of black owned businesses not being professional. When every business you find somebody and some things about the business that might not be as professional as we would like. So anyway, when the girl did my hair, it took her 13 hours. So when I got up, she had not taken a picture of it. So I said, girl, you know me. I'm going to take enough pictures that you can steal some pictures off of my social media and you can use whatever I post. But I don't know. I just thought about it, and for $150, come on now, y'all. She got me tight. It was aggravating her real bad that I didn't let her get my edges right here. But you weren't about to take my edges out, and I wasn't gonna be on a meme with the grandma without edges. No, it wasn't gonna be me. Y'all not about to make a meme. I'm on a lot of memes, but it will not be the grandma without edges. I'm pulling in the sunlight too. I ain't feel like putting all my lights, cameras, and action up. I went to this Chinese place one time and they gave me horrible service. I sat there to get my eyebrows arched, and the more I sat there, I waited and I watched as I'm for real, Timbo, they're not about to do that to me. But I watched as the lady was arching everybody's eyebrows. She was like an expert at arching eyebrows, and she knew how to arch every eyeball. Like I never seen her mess up. And I went and I watched her do the eyebrows. And she did like 4 or 5 people before me. And she never washed her hands. So I'm watching, and I'm not really a germophobia person, but I am a person where you ain't gonna be touching all in my face. Like I got a problem with people touching in my face. So being I'm allowing her to touch in my face, when I sat down, I looked at her, I'm like, hey, do you mind washing your hands? And she looked at me, you could tell she wasn't happy with it, but she went over and washed her hands. She did such a marvelous job on my eyebrows that I went back a couple of weeks later and I watched her again. And as I watched her, of course, she did not wash her hands. So in Fort Myers, she's one of the best eyebrow archers in the Chinese sector of this world, whatever. But she didn't wash her hands again. And it was at Sky Nails. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. But she didn't wash her hands again. And she was just going from face to face, arching eyebrows from face to face. So I asked her when I sat there again, I'm like, gave her that little stupid look. That's probably what got me put up out the chair. Because I was like, do you mind washing your hands? And she looked at me, and I guess she knew I was the same person from last time that asked her to wash her hands. And that lady looked at me, she said, no, I know wash my hands. You can go. You can go. I know wash my hands. I want to say, you bastard. But I didn't say that. I didn't say that. But it's just the idea she didn't want to wash. So, of course, I talked about her. I talked about it, but people don't tell you stuff like that. People don't say stuff. They'll go and say, oh, we went over there and like the black owned business, they don't wash their hands, they don't do this. But y'all ain't saying nothing about these Chinese people. They ain't washing their hands. They ain't using clean stuff. They ain't doing nothing. Or y'all go to these all these other businesses. Y'all know what I'm saying. You go everywhere else, talk about everything else, but I'm just gonna ask y'all to start leaving compliments when they're due. I mean, don't make up nothing. If the people want no good, they want no good. But if you run across a black owned business that did you well, then you talk about it. Then you do something about it. I wish I had it on video too, but back then we weren't videoing as much. I do everything on my own now. I mean, I can't braid my own hair, but like I arch my own eyebrows. I put my own eyelashes on. I don't get my nails done. Like I'm very, and I hate to say it this way, but I'm very um eyeballs. Stop it. I didn't say, I said eyebrows. Stop. You know I'm country as hell. Don't do that. But what was I saying before you interrupted? I forgot what I was saying. You messed me up. But no, just compliment the black owned businesses when it's due. Good morning, balance. I like that. Balance. So today I'm going, and I might go live again today. I'm going to a radio station today. They're going to let me try and do this radio hosting thing. So I'm going to try that for a little while and see how that goes with me. I think I'm doing it more so to give myself some good morning, Jesse Hall. Thanks for the roses and the crown and the sunshine. Balance, that's what's up. Um, but yeah, so I'm gonna try this radio thing today, but you can only hear it if you download like this app. So I don't know how many people's actually gonna be listening today, but when I do go live, I'll tag the app. So if you guys want to listen, but y'all hear me here, so it don't even matter. Not telling y'all not to download it, but y'all hear me here, so I'll be there. X Friedman, how you doing? Thank you, Tess. I'm gonna come back later, y'all, and I want to talk about the young man who was wrongly committed to jail. Did 16 years of a 20-year bid. They let him out because he wasn't supposed to be locked up anyway. And then a week into buying his house in Georgia, the police killed him. I don't know if you guys, Kevin, that station is going to be, that station is what? Sugar 90, Sugar 98, Sugar something, 93.5, 98.5. I don't know, Sugar something, Sugar Radio, but I'll tag it when I do it. But yeah, Jesse, that's what I'm saying. I seen it on the news today. So by the time I come back and talk about it, I'll have more details. But this man did 16 years in prison to find out he was unlawfully locked up, arrested, detained. It wasn't him. And he spoke at a couple different places. about the injustice that was done to him in his life. Went and bought a house. I got to tell you, Kevin, I don't really know, but went and bought a house in Georgia. Thank you, guys. Thank you. If they get more downloads, it could mean money. That's what I'm thinking too, Timbo. But yeah, so for whatever reason, he went and bought a house in Georgia and got pulled over by the police. And don't mock me, I mean, don't quote me yet, but got pulled over by the police. And when he got pulled by the police, they said he was doing fine until he found out he was going to be arrested. And when he found out he was going to be arrested is when he resisted arrest, from what they said. And that's when a police officer killed him, from what I heard on the radio today. Hey, Melissa. Thank you. I said I'm coming back on today, Melissa, because I'm going to research whatever I just said, whatever about the guy who got out of jail. And I do want to know, because I'm all into this black thing. You get it? But I'm all into this black thing. And I like to spread the awareness of, sometimes we need to be treated right. Marquise, I don't blame him. So I'm wondering, how did he resist arrest? Like, did he resist arrest to the point where he caused the officer some harm? But they got Bill Crump on it. And is that his name, Bill Crump, that lawyer? So he's over there dealing with it. Yeah, he's over there dealing with it right now. But he wasn't going back to jail, but 16 years in prison. But I almost feel like if y'all was taking this man to jail or something, y'all might have knew his name. Like, y'all arresting this man. Like, come on now, tell me a reason. Like, this man ain't even been out. I don't think he's been out a whole year. And you guys knocked this dude out. They said they did use the taser. Pain, I think the same thing. They hid your comment, but I see it. But I think they put a mark on him too. Melissa, you like my braids, girl? I was just talking about this girl who did them. So she did my braids. Y'all don't talk about me. I get so excited when I get braids, because it's very rare that people like to braid my hair. It's very rare because, like I said, I don't let them catch my edges. So she wanted to braid all the way up here, but every time they braid my edges, they pop my edges. And I said, I said, well, more than likely, I try to cover my ears every time I get my hair done, so you won't see my edges anyway. Yeah, I know I got them big ears, and I don't like them ears to be sticking out like that. I don't care what y'all say, and I don't care if I got an insecurity. That's one of them, and I just can't get over it right now. It's okay for you guys to talk about them, but I'm not happy with my ears. I'm still not happy with my ears right now. Melissa, I love it. I do. And my gray hair itself doesn't do well without weave, because for one, it's unruly. And for two, if you don't spice your gray hair up, it looks like gray hair. Hey, y'all, Joe is wishing everybody peace, love, and joy. Bye, Joe. Thank you. Just say I make gray look good. But anyway, guys, I was just coming to say hello to you guys today. And I'm going to go get dressed, and I'll be back. It's Throwback Thursday. So I hope y'all post some pictures on YouTube, or either tell me on this live if you stayed this long. Drop like your Facebook. I want to go see you on Facebook. Like, sometimes I like, YouTube, you can't be as personal. I like to see you guys. Yeah, I like to see you. I like to look at y'all stuff too. Maybe the ears mean I'm a fairy, but no, Sapphire, no, I'm not a fairy, and the ears don't mean that. I told y'all, God had to keep me humble. God said, you know what? You can't have everything, right? Let me throw these ears on you. I'm gonna throw these ears on you, and Big ups to the black business. That's what I'm saying. Andre, I'm gonna come back and look at it. Andre Darby. Silver Sister Tony in the house. Thank you. But I'm gonna these ears, like I was saying, yeah, they're unique because they are unique, Sapphire. But God gave me these ears. Y'all hear right back there? God gave me these ears so I can stay humble, and He gave me ugly feet so I can stay humble. He said, "Look, I can't give you too much because you'll be showing out. I can't give you too much." I used to think He gave me the gray hair too to keep me. Melissa, you ain't seen the ears, so you saying that I got these? You see these ears, black? Yeah, these ears ain't normal. So all my life, guys, I did this to my ears. I just sit up and play with my ears just like this. Your feet ugly too, Marquise, but you a guy. That's fine. But I set up and play with my ears like this all of my life. It's almost like my calming, like you know what I mean? Like you know how people suck. I used to suck my finger too, but you know how people suck their finger or twist a strand of hair or twiddle their fingers. This is what I did all of my life, right here, and to this day I do it. Like I still do it. And I used to lose earrings because I would take one earring off when I drove so I could play with my ears. So I went and bought me a really nice pair of diamond earrings that now when excuse me, you seen them ears before on my channel. I ain't had to show them like that. Ugh. But now I don't take the earring off. I don't take the earring off. Melissa, you got big feet, but are they ugly? There's a difference between having ugly feet and big feet. Because if you got body, I mean, if your body, you got to have the feet to support your body. So I don't know if you need big feet to support your body, but I wear 9.5, but I'm 5'8", so I need to balance this body thing out. Mike, I showed my feet before because it was just sometimes I have to show things. I know it sounds stupid, but to kind of get over them, like to kind of, you know what I mean? You ever met them people that only show you the good side? Like they won't show you them without makeup. They won't show you them without shapewear. They won't show you. I'm not one of them. Ooh, Melissa, you got a big foot. Tisa, shut up. That came out too fast, Melissa. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You got to be about 6. You got to be a 6-footer. Melissa, you got to be a. Ooh, that came out wrong. I was not supposed to say that. I'm so sorry, Melissa. Oh, I'm so ashamed. But yeah, Melissa, you gotta be tall, Melissa. You gotta be tall. You're not fooling me. You're tall. You're tall. You're tall. I gotta believe you're tall. But anyway, y'all, I didn't want nothing today. I'm gonna go get dressed and ready for tonight. Y'all see that white polka dot? Them edges ain't gonna lay too long. And she put all that gel on my head. I said, don't, yeah, she tall, y'all. Well, thank you, Marquise Payne. Oh, thank you. That really makes me feel good because sometimes I think I just be blabbing, and I do be. I do be. And sometimes I get on here and I feel down. Like last week, I felt really, really in poor spirits. Like my spirits were so low, but I try not to show it because when you show it, it's like you let it get the best of you. And I try not because to me, feelings come and go, they can be changed. So if I feel this way, I purposely try to feel on something different. I tell people all day, if you feel bad, feel on something different. Like I don't want to feel bad. So I try to feel different stuff. But sometimes even with me trying to change my mode or with me trying to change the way I feel or the way I'm looking at a situation, then a lot of times I say, God, why not me instead of why me? But that kind of helps me out. Yeah, I wear a 9.5 in women's, but that kind of helped me. Y'all know what? One day, and don't do this, Mike, okay? One day I put on social media what size shoe I wore. And somebody sent to me at my job at that time a pair of Balenciagos, is that how you say it? But I didn't know what they were because they came to my job and they was like, Nora, you have something. And when I opened up the package, it was the ugliest shoes ever. I'm like, these are so ugly. Like, so I thought it was a joke. I'm like, who in the hell is supposed to wear these? And they were so ugly, but I knew nothing about them. So I'm looking at them like I'm not wearing these. These are horrible. So when we Googled them, they were like a $1,200 pair of shoes. So I sold them. I sold them for my floor because I wanted my floors done. And the guy who liked them, who was giving me a quote on the floor, he was like, I buy them for my girls. So he bought the shoes for the floors. So I got $800 worth of flooring for the shoes. I sold the shoes. Yeah, they were ugly as hell. Like them shoes was ugly. And I didn't know who sent them to me, so it was kind of scary. So when y'all send me stuff, please tell me where it came from or why it came, or send me something that say, hey, be on the lookout. And then if you do send me stuff to promote yourself, you have to send me information. Like, you got to tell me what to promote, where to promote it. Like, don't just send me candles and I don't have any information. Like, I want to know what you want me to say about these candles, where you want me to direct people. I got a coffee right now, and the guy never reported back to me. Like, so yeah, you guys got to tell me what you want me to do with these products when you give them to me. Am I going to keep Pee Wee's Kids podcast with your sisters going? I plan to, but we all got to get on the same accord. I get bossy sometime, and being it was my podcast, I kind of directed which way I wanted it to go, and they didn't like it. And not saying it in a bad way, but I know my people, like you guys are my family, and I know what I've been putting on my platforms. So I'm not saying we can't derail. I'm just going to say we have to do it in a way that fits Nora Potts, and they wanted to do some things that I just didn't feel like it was fitting for my platform. So we're going to move to another platform. Bossy looks good on me. Thank you. This dog, my dog, sat right up under me and passed gas. Like, he's right here up under me, and he passed gas right up under me. I guess he telling me I need to walk him. Ray, you want to go walk him? Now he gonna sit there like he's asleep. Well, maybe he is. That's why comfortable he was to let pass gas from under me. Anyway, that's another conversation. I'll talk to you guys later. I'll be back when the radio station show, probably about 11 o'clock today. 11, and it's about to be 11 now. Oh, you hear me now, huh? You hear me? You want to go outside? Oh, scared the hell out of me. I'm out, y'all. There's too much information freedom. Okay.